to chill in that puddle.
This doesn't even feel like real life. 2020 got me like going up Enchanted Mountain or Mountain Rock. Feels like a mountain. Don't look so miserable.
I don't
Look at your face. You're like, please come pick me up. Okay, I'll stop. Let's do this, bro.
So, we made it to the top, finally. It was hard. It was really, really hard. I had a hard time breathing.
It's an understatement.
But I'm proud of myself for making it all the way up here. So we wanted to come on this trip and do this trail because one of our best friends, Crystal, was it this year when she passed away, or is it the end of last year?
It was the end of last year, in November.
She lost her battle to ovarian cancer that she's been battling for 7 years or so.
Yeah, maybe a little bit longer than that.
Toward the end, her and her husband hiked this same trail, and she thought that she wasn't going to be able to continue, and so her husband said, I'll go ahead and see how much further it is. And he said when he got to the top, he turned around to go tell her, and she was right behind him. And her condition, like going through chemo and all that stuff, like her hiking this is amazing. Like I would say I'm pretty average. It was really hard.
It takes a lot of strength. It was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it said challenging and it's the hardest one, but they weren't kidding.
No, it was super hard. But I don't know, it feels good to do it for her, and that's what I told myself, to keep going for her.
Find that crystal strength.
Yeah, but I'm glad we made it. There's a lot of people out here, a lot of older people. I'm surprised.
I don't know how they're doing it, and everyone looks so casual about it, and I feel like I'm like
yeah, Jessica and I are walking up here struggling to breathe, and people are just like
having
full conversations. It's like, how are you walking and talking at the same time?
Don't laugh and walk as you can. Maybe they feel rejuvenated once they go back down. Maybe they sit up here like we are.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, everyone is just, they seem so casual about it.
Yeah, I feel like it was harder for us.
I was trying to hold my breath when I went near people. So it didn't show that I was like
breathing so hard.
Yeah.
Oh. So now we gotta walk all the way back.
We should have brought lunch. It would have been nice to like have a sandwich up here.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that we should have done.
Yeah, I think we've definitely learned some things on this trip of like what we can do next time. I definitely want to come back. Different campsite. Or a few lessons learned. We'll just leave that there.
We climbed all the way down from the top of that up there. Jessica got pricked by a cactus and she almost fell. But we're back on the trail. Good news. Yeah, we think.
For now.
Well, I mean, really, we're not on the trail, but I see it. So I'm gonna take that as a good sign.
I think it's that way.
She's probably right. Okay, see, we're still lost.
Right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm starving. If you ever do this trail, I highly suggest that you probably eat a hearty breakfast. Bring lots of water, because I already drank half of my water supply that I brought for this hike. We made it. We're back on the trail. Well, guys, I am back in the Dallas area. I think I'm technically supposed to still be camping right now, but the camping trip ended due to some unfortunate circumstances, I guess. I don't want to get too much into it, but we did get to do the hike that Crystal got to do, and so that in itself was the whole reason I wanted to go, and I'm really happy that we got to at least do that, and it was an amazing experience for me. I did feel here and there like there were some moments where I felt like Crystal was there with us, and I'm just really happy with that aspect of the trip. Unfortunately, it did have to end early, and I got back really late last night to the Dallas area. I dropped Jessica off and wound up stealth camping on the street in the suburbs. So technically I'm at Bridget's, but her husband had to get up really early. They hadn't gotten a lot of sleep yesterday because of some family stuff that they have going on, so I didn't want to wake anyone in the house up. Like, I still hadn't eaten anything, so I wanted to eat and, you know, kind of wind down. I had been driving. I was tired, but I wasn't like, my brain wasn't ready to go to bed yet. So I wound up just sleeping in the van. I put a blanket up right here, and then it covered the windows with what I could. And I tried to make it seem like there wasn't anyone in here. I kept the lights off. I watched like a little bit of a TV show on my phone, and it was definitely, I did feel comfortable because I am at Bridget's, and so like if like a cop came or whatever, I could be like, yes, I live here, like that's what my driver's license says. So I wasn't too scared of that. It was just like, I hope like no one's gonna mess with me. I need window covers. The windows are pretty dark from the outside, so I'm sure no one even knew I was in here. But that was a pretty cool experience. I do have the cats in here with me now, full time, as you guys know. And so they did fine. And I'm just ready to kind of spend some alone time on the drive back, listen to a podcast, and just kind of clear my head and de-stress a little bit, because it was a pretty stressful day yesterday. And sometimes I just get in these moods where I just need to be alone, and I need to be alone with my own thoughts. So I'm glad that I have this drive back to kind of do that. And yeah, I can't wait to get this van finished and take some solo trips, because I feel like that's just what I need, is to take some trips by myself. It just is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the road and just enjoy the drive back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I honestly haven't edited it yet at this point, so I have no idea what it's gonna look like. If it's gonna be any good. It's not, I know I didn't film what I wanted to film, so I have no idea what to really expect from this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm already planning a solo trip sometime very soon. And yeah, hopefully that'll go a little bit more of how I wish it had gone this time. So until then, I guess I will see you guys on the next video. I wanted to go live while I was there at the campsite, but I literally had zero service the entire time I was there. So I wasn't in contact with anybody. And I should have like a Wii Boost system coming for an RV, so I'm gonna keep that in the van, and hopefully that helps with my service when I'm in places like that, where like Jessica had service, but she has Verizon and I have T-Mobile, so I didn't have any service while we were there. And so I, you know, was just kind of totally disconnected. Like, it was my little brother's birthday, I didn't even get to call him or say happy birthday, so I'm gonna do all that today. But yeah, I'm definitely going to hopefully get the wood on the doors up and get the countertop. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the wood that's on one of the doors on the van. It's not finished, but I started it. That was you guys will see the beginning of that task, and in that video it was terrible. It was just if anything could go wrong, it did. So I'm still in high hopes. I feel like I'm almost in a funk and I'm trying to get out of it. So I'm just gonna take some deep breaths, get out of my head, listen to a podcast, and just kind of focus on that, focus on the drive, and just, not think too much about everything that didn't go the way that I was hoping it would go. Like I said, I try not to have expectations and this trip proved it never goes the way that you plan, so there's no point in over planning. That's just my opinion, and I feel like you are less disappointed when you don't plan too much. But anyways, maybe I'll talk about that in another video, or Jason and I can cover that in a Coffee with Crockers. I don't know. But anyways, I will see you guys whenever I see you guys.